It's time to ask Big Daddy. Bryan Garrity is here this morning for our regular segment here on Mondays where we take a look at the real estate market in San Diego. Whether you're buying or selling, the guy to go to is Bryan Garrity, our real estate expert. Good to see you again.
Good morning.
Let's talk about a few things off the top here, just current news items that you're noticing, things that are changing, and then we'll kind of go into this the 5 tips for folks thinking about putting their home on the market.
Okay, so biggest thing happening today is, and there's a lot of people getting FHA loans, so people are familiar with that. The price or the cost of those loans are going up effective today. So anybody who didn't lock as of Friday is now going to see an increase in their FHA loan. FHA works, let's take a $200,000 loan amount. There's an upfront mortgage insurance premium that gets financed into the loan. It was at 1%. It's now raised to 1.75%. It's a big jump.
Yeah,
and then,
absolutely.
And then your monthly is going to increase as well. So on a $200,000 loan, you're looking at about $25 a month. Most people say, no big deal. But it's one of those things about if you're in the market, get moving, because things are moving.
And these
not
things
always,
do add up.
They start to add up.
Money is, you know, it's
your buying
real.
power diminishes, and we're going to see more increases on conventional financing, just because the payroll tax deduction that the president put through is now going to get financed through the Fannie and Freddie conventional financing rates. It's ridiculous, but
you know,
buying power, folks, buying power.
You get it, you know, get it straight and get it from the expert here. I wanted to mention here, we haven't talked about this for a long time. We talk about your expertise on difficult properties and short sales, but we haven't talked about your legal background for a while. You have quite an extensive legal background, although you are not an attorney.
Right.
But you do have a legal background here that you bring to bear on all these things.
Right. I have everything except the ticket. I am not practicing law, but I've been to law school, kept myself current. There's a lot of contract kind of stuff that I can recognize when I see it, to get somebody out to, like, you're 2911. Here's 3 attorneys. Pick one that you like and get to them. But that comes in handy, because I just, in fact, had a call last week with somebody that's going to lose about $100,000 Wednesday or Thursday. I got her to an attorney who I think may be able to save it, but it's those kind of things that if I can't help them, I have somebody that can, and having the legal background, I can kind of recognize.
Recognizing the legal problems before they become unsolvable,
right,
is really key to this. Okay, let's talk about folks that are getting ready to sell their home in this market. You have 5 really good tips, but the very first one is don't do it if you don't have to right now.
Well, wait, unless you're a move-up buyer. So if you're somebody who is situated in a house and you're ready to move up, now is a good time. Rates are low, housing prices are low, etc. If you're really not going to be moving up, or you're maybe going to be lateral in terms of moving, hang in there, see what you can do. I mean, I want to be honest with folks. People come in and they want to get $70,000, $100,000 more than their house is worth. It's going to be a long time before we see that.
And you're one of these rare guys that if somebody comes in and you look at their situation and you say, you know what, I think you're about to make a mistake, you'll forego doing business with that person by saying, hey, you know what, my advice, professional advice, is to wait.
Oh yeah, well, it's a lot less heartache than later, because then if you take the listing and the people have unrealistic expectations, who's the person they hate when all is said and done? No, I don't want that. I don't want that.
People hating big
no.
All right, get your home in
it.
shape is tip number 2, but
yeah,
do it minimal cost.
But don't go crazy. We had a house on here last week. It was a traditional sale. That front of that house looked perfect. You know why? The people took $1,000, stained the garage, put sod in the front lawn, put in a palm, and it made all the difference in the curb appeal. That $1,000 translated, probably, my guess, well, the closest sale in that neighborhood was $415. I have offers up to $435 for the comparable house. I'm telling you. And then they went inside and we staged it, so that helped too, because we did do the staging. But that first impression of driving by the outside is what matters. I mean, people will come into your house if it looks kind of like caca outside, but they'll still come in. They'll still come in. You know, then they come in with a preconceived attitude. Yeah, no, it's not a good way to start off.
All right, we're flat out of time, but I just want to say, you know, you price it right, which you'll help folks do. You tell people don't try to do it yourself, and that's where that legal background comes in so handy. And tip number 5, ask for a pre-approval letter with any offers.
Right, and that's something the agent should be doing. So if somebody's going to write an offer on your house, make sure they're fully pre-approved for a mortgage, because as we know, the mortgage market right now is very difficult.
All right, Bryan Garrity, our real estate expert. Give him a call. Whether you're buying, you're selling, hopefully the property is not distressed, that you're either buying or selling, but if it is, there's your expert and the guy with the legal background as well to really help you through the difficult times.
Thank you, sir.
Bryan, it's always good to see you.
You too, my friend.
All right,
Thank
happy
you.
Monday. For more information, you go to san diego6.com and you just click on San Diego Living.